A man was enjoying himself on the toilet when he suddenly noticed bubbles rising from the floor. Relying on his years of detective experience, John immediately sensed that something was wrong, but he did not make a sound about it and quietly opened a bathroom window before leaving. Then John drove to the back door of the convenience store. He observed for a while, and after confirming that there was no one in the bathroom, he climbed in through the window. He carefully locked the door from the inside, then took out a knife to cut open the bubbling floor tile. Sure enough, beneath the tile was a deep tunnel. John immediately called the command center to report his discovery and requested backup, but they told him that another case was currently in progress, and there was no manpower available for support at the moment. At that moment, a woman's cries echoed from the tunnel. John hesitated for a moment, but decided to go down and check it out alone. He walked up to a mirror, shattered it, and picked a relatively large shard to put into his pocket. Then he quietly crawled down the tunnel. The tunnel was narrow and dark, and John hadn't walked far when he heard the cries growing closer. He hurriedly turned around and hid in a recessed part of the wall nearby. Then he took out the mirror shard to see the situation. Several men were forcing a woman to walk toward him. At this point, John could no longer retreat and had no choice but to take a chance. Soon John was pinned to the ground by the others. In the critical moment, John pulled out the pepper spray he carried and sprayed it fiercely at the others. Amid screams, both assailants collapsed one after another. But in this narrow space, John himself was also choked by the pepper spray, tears streaming down his face. Yet this adventure unexpectedly led him to a major discovery. However, his boss's first words upon seeing him were not praise.
You know damn well you should have gone down there.
What are you gonna do, fire me?
The boss also had no way to deal with John, because it was his last working day before retirement. Later, John even suggested continuing the investigation, but unsurprisingly, he was refused by his boss. John was a border patrol officer, fighting criminals every day over the years. But when he opened the fridge and saw the retirement cake his colleagues had prepared for him, he did not hesitate to throw it in the trash. Then he walked out the door. Outside was a surprise party meticulously prepared by his colleagues, along with a giant card signed by the entire office with well wishes.
I figured you'd hate that.
You're right.
Just as his boss raised a glass to toast him, John quietly turned away and walked out of the police station. He hailed a cab, but for a moment didn't know where to go, and John looked toward the border. He knew he might be ready to retire, but justice never takes a day off.